Hi there, I am Tanya Windiger and I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder myself, and today I want to talk about impulsive shopping. Have you ever come home from the shops with bags full of stuff, kind of excited, all these new things, and by the time you put them on the table, some heavy feelings are settling in, that inner critique's getting really, really loud because you didn't actually need any of those things. Maybe you were even trying to save money to buy a car, or you might have been trying to save money to go on a holiday. And when we're doing that, there's also guilt coming up. And with the guilt comes the shame, so we're feeling quite miserable. And, I don't know about you, but you're just at the shops and it just feels like, I gotta have it, I cannot leave the shop without this thing, Even knowing you might know that, at the back in the warehouse they may have boxes full of this stuff, but you still have to have it right now in this moment. This urge, this impulse is just so, so strong. You cannot walk out the shop without it. And that was a real issue for me. As you know, I'm a student and I use pens all the time to write. I did not need to buy a pen for the last 5 years. So I had a bit of an issue there. So my last 5 years were the using up phase. And it's actually been really freeing. To be able to do this. That's why I want to share this with you, because the two things that were the kind of drivers for my impulsive habits were, one, it was a form of distraction. Every time there was memories coming up, intrusive thoughts, when I was ruminating and stuff like that, I tried so hard to distract myself. And what better way to distract yourself than going to a shopping centre where there's music and lots of things happening and all these new things to look at and so forth. So that was a form of distraction. And second, I tried to fill this emptiness, this hollow feeling inside of me with things. So by buying things, I tried to fill that. And we know that we cannot fill that hole with those things. So I had a lot of work to do. I had lots of professional help. And when I had to find things or activities for me to do that also distract me from those ruminating thoughts and so forth. So a more healthy form of distraction that is more meaningful to me and something that can bring joy in my life. I don't feel miserable and guilty and shame afterwards, like with shopping. So I want to feel joy. And second, that hollow, empty feeling, the only way we can feel that is with being a bit more kind to ourselves, a bit more accepting, a little bit more nurturing with ourselves. I know, that is really, really hard, to show some self-compassion for ourselves. And the more we can do that, the more we can kind of open up and form stronger connections with our friends and so forth. And with those connections, that sense of belonging, that we can feel that hollow, empty feeling there. And that's, I think, that was key in my healing journey to do that. I know this is probably the hardest area to work for anyone who had complex trauma, to let our guard down, to form connections and have that sense of belonging. But that ultimately helped me to reduce the intensity of the impulse and those urges. I no longer needed that so much because I had different ways of distracting myself and filling this deep sense of the emptiness there. But as always, I'm very curious to what you do yourself to help you with those impulses, those urges, and it might not be shopping for you, okay? Whatever it is there, I'm always curious to hear about your insights and your tips and tricks as well. So thank you guys for sharing as well. But in the meantime, as always, lots and lots of love and rainbows to brighten up the tough times just a little.